It's always a fantastic time for Fantastic League of Wrestling. CJ Owen and my boss and broadcast partner tonight, Mr. John Bullard.
You know what? It's going to be a fun night tonight. We're here at the Summit City Carnival, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Debut show here in the city of Fort Wayne for Fantastic League of Wrestling, and what a great way to kick off the show, CJ. It is a lucha style six-man tag.
Right in the ring right now is Yoshi on the outside, Joe Blues, who debuted in our Chicago date, and Kid Land, we just saw at Two Roller Coasters Are Better Than One at Indiana Beach.
Indeed, and you know what? This is going to be an interesting matchup for the simple fact is we have the lucha background of both Kid Lat and, of course, the one and only Joe Blues, and teaming up with a strong style specialist in Yoshi to take on a unique tag team of Alpha Danger, a luchador. As we get this introductions.
Hana and Lee.
I know it's been a hot minute, John, since you've been on commentary. You don't step on the ring announcer's toes, but we're very excited. In the mask, Alpha Danger, Rod Lee snuck it in, and from Taiwan, from our friends in Puzzle, Hana making his U.S. debut, making his Flow debut here.
Indeed, like I said, what a unique tag team that this is. You have the Luchador and Alpha Danger. You have a old school 1970s soul brother, and Rod Lee, a guy who likes to party, but don't get me wrong, that bell rings. He is all action. And of course, Hana coming all the way from Puzzle and also from Big Japan Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely.
He's a strong style specialist as well. Him and Yoshi, that's those two guys, when they get tagged in, that's going to be a slugfest.
I mean, and Yoshi, and excuse me, not Yoshi, but Mari had actually his first American Deathmatch debut recently in Chicago. So he knows how to do it all. Striking, lucha, deathmatch. But here at Fantastic League of Wrestling, it's going to be non-stop action as the bell has rung. And we are getting started here in the Summit City Showdown. Joe Blues and Alpha Danger, who know each other all too well.
Indeed they do. Of course, they also train at All-Star Lucha Libre School ran by Tomoko, a great luchador legend in the Chicago wrestling scene. Alpha Danger, as you see here, that lucha specialist. Beautiful arm drag.
As we're getting the setup here has been nice, right in the middle of all people are here going on the roller coaster rides, getting fair food, and now we're seeing pro wrestling live and in living color, and that's the energy you need for Fantastic League Wrestling with another toss there by Danger.
Absolutely. Alpha Danger, of course, the protege of Atomico. Atomico was trained, of course, by the late, great Discovery, known for his time in AAA, CMLL, and WWE, a father of Chicago Lucha, and also the great master of 1,000 holds Skyday. And he passed that legacy down to Alpha Danger.
And Skyday obviously has passed that down to many students, including our very own Lightning Mike Quackenbush, who we will see back in Flow. But right here, it looks like Joe Blues has got firm control on that wrist, and you'll see in Flow that not necessarily you need to make a tag to get in. This is luchador rules, made famous in Mexico, as Alpha Danger couldn't get his footing there. It slips off, and that's what happens when you do a lot of this lucha style. It's all risk, high risk, high reward there as he goes there for the arm drag.
Okay. Absolutely. And of course, Joe Blues reminds a lot of people of a very young Sean Walton in the 1-2-3 kid. He's that guy, he's tall and lanky, but you're thinking like, okay, is this guy a high flyer or a striker? And you find out he can do a little bit of A and B and C. And he might surprise you in some of the other stuff he can do in the ring.
As he's going here for this submission hold here, but Danger is getting out of it and now takes him right back into the corner. As now Danger hyping things up and see what's going on, but it looks like Kid Lat is going to tag himself in there. The young protege of the superhero world, and it tags in with Rod Lee.
Yeah, big Rod Lee now versus the smallest man in the matchup, Kid Lat.
But the smallest man in the matchup with the biggest heart.
Indeed, sometimes the smallest man is the mightiest warrior. Let's see how Kid Lat fares against dancing man all the way from Detroit land, Rod Lee.
And Rod Lee is one of the members of the Strategy Boys who we will see later on tonight in tag team action.
Actually, to correct you, that is
excuse
Saturn
me.
Rice.
Oh,
you're
so
thinking of.
sorry. I thought...
The reason why you got confused, him and Rod Lee both have the same hair color.
That's why. That's why. You're absolutely right. See, this is what happens. You do your research, kids. And now we're getting down here at Fort Wayne.
Oh, there we go. We got some disco dancing going on.
There we go. And Kid Lat really feeling himself. And Rod Lee, tried to boogie his way into a chop there. Got all of it. Get it, girl.
He now tapped to the soul of Kid Lat out of his body in another.
I think I see. I thought I saw the soul of Kid Lat leave his body and then come back in. As Rod Lee.
He took off Rod's glasses.
Oh no, the shades, man. Future so bright needs shades, but Kid Lat turns it around. Oklahoma roll.
1, 2, no.
Oh, excuse me, a victory roll there, but no victory in sight. As Kid Lat now on the second rope. And I think he's going to fly with the greatest of ease. Hurricanrana there. As now Kid Lat off the ropes once again for a super head scissors. Got all of it.
Wow.
What a way to showcase himself in front of everybody. And now Mari Hana, I think the ace of his team here, going after now Yoshi Kai. Kai with a drop kick there.
Back and forth already. I know I was talking to you about this. I have a feeling this is going to become the strike fest of the match.
Absolutely, it's going to be the strike fest of this match. Kai onto the outside now, goes for a shot to the midsection. And maybe slips through and try to get Mariana off his legs. And only a 2 count from Patterson. Oh, drop toe hold there. As this crowd has no idea what they're in for. And that's always a great thing because it's live pro wrestling right in front of your face for all the people here in Fort Wayne.
Indeed it is. I'm already enjoying this match. This match has been nothing but fun to watch, fun to call. Huge chop, kick to the leg. He drops him down in the corner. Now I'll tell you this, I seen Yoshi Kai come in like a buzzsaw.
Oh! But that buzzsaw met with a headbutt there from Mariana. And now big back body drop from Hana. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Of course, Hana spending his time in Big Japan Pro Wrestling, his excursion out of Taiwan to Big Japan. He's been spending time with a lot of the super juniors of the Japanese division of Big Japan Pro Wrestling. Also spending time with the likes of Yuya Aoki, who is, of course, was a former Big Japan Pro Wrestling junior heavyweight and heavyweight champion. Shining wizard to the back of the head.
Calls that the Warrior's death. But it looks like Rod Lee distracted Patterson and he's going to get himself into this match, maybe. Let's see, and now the official tag in to Rod. As Rod now and Kai going at it. No more boogie woogie, but a big German there. As Rod Lee wants to put it away. Here we go. Big face buster there. And now Joe Blues making himself aware now. And now he's reeling it in. Off to the midsection. Oh, knees to the back of the neck. And now Alpha Danger has tagged himself in. Again, no formal tags need to be happening here in this this 6-man match. These trios matching. Looks like Alpha Danger is tying him up.
Bending him like a pretzel. Will the Kid Lat come in and save Joe? He does.
And rightfully so. Kid Lat saw his partner in trouble. I think Kid Lat wants to take Alpha Danger off his game and hits the Guri. There we go. Kid Lat, Joe Blues. Double team maneuver here. On the shoulders of Blues with a splash. 1, 2. And Mari Hana broke it up. There we go. Oh, sits Kid Lat thinks he's got Marihana and where he wants to arm track there by Lat. Marihana breaks it up and also the go behind. Uh-oh. Trap the arm. Pump. Handle.
Emerald Fusion.
Oh, pump handle fusion there. 1, 2, 3.
What a match.
And your winners, the team of Alpha Danger, Mariana, and Wild Rangers, Rod Win!
Marihana with that pump handle into the Emerald Explosion got himself the victory for his team. And a heck of a debut here at Fort Wayne, Indiana for Summit City Showdown. John Bullard, CJ Owen on the call. Thank you so much for joining us here. And if you like what you see in Flow, you gotta find out when we're coming up next. FlowWrestling.net. That is the place to be. But a heck of an opening contest here in Fort Wayne.
Indeed. You know what? What a way, an amazing way for the fans to get introduced to Flow by that 6-man lucha style matchup. And of course, the match we got coming up next, I think it's going to put these fans on their feet because it is going to be a Haas fight all the way.
I cannot wait.
Beef on beef.